I'm Nicole, I'm a community support worker for Richmond Services Limited in the RIDSAS service. I began working for Richmond in 2011 after finishing a 3-year degree at the University of Canterbury, where I am a qualified primary school teacher. After finishing my degree, it was after the September earthquakes, and looking for jobs, there really wasn't any around, so I actually had to go on the benefit for a month or so. I was on the internet one day and student job search actually, and saw there was a job working for Richmond as a community support worker, and it really got me thinking about, you know, this could be something for me, because it is working with people just like teaching is. And so I went for the job. The first day I turned up to my job, the expectation of what I thought I'd see, completely different, you know. There was a client talking to a support worker. I thought the client was a support worker, you know. So it was, for me, I go in there and I introduce myself, and the other support worker introduces the client, and I was like, oh wow, I thought you were another support worker, you know. I was so nervous, you know, going in, and you've got to read a lot of things, client files, because the guys that we have an intellectual disability. They're actually court-ordered to us in our service. And so going in there, I had in the back of my mind, you know, wow, you know, these people have they could have gone to jail, they've done some sort of offence, and I'm thinking I've got to look after myself, and walking into this situation I don't know anything about. And I actually, in my second day there, had witnessed my first ever kind of client elevation, where he was very aggravated and swearing, threatening. And I thought to myself, what am I doing here? You know, why would I put myself in a situation where I could get hurt? So that was the first time I had my eyes open to what this job really entailed, and what was going to be kind of the future of me in this job. And I thought to myself, right now, you know, I'm a beginner, I'm learning. But in 6 months, 12 months time, you know, I'm going to have that experience to be able to deal with things like this. And now 2.5 years on, I can deal with anything, you know. That strength is there, confidence is there, the training's there. You get a lot of training to be able to manage situations. So it's been a really good journey from the unknown to the known now. At the beginning, you're kind of buddied up with a senior support worker, someone that's been working there a while, and they're there to be your support, and you'll go to them for questions and things if you need be. So the support is always there, and you never feel that you're alone or that you can't talk to anybody. And so, you know, when dealing with situations that will take a lot out of you, you know, mentally, emotionally, and you need to talk to somebody to get it off your chest, you know, you can always go there to anybody and they'll be there to listen. Richmond provides a lot of training for their staff, because there are a lot of situations that you need to be trained up for, whether it's MVCI, which is the non-violent crisis intervention. It's more about trying to talk to a client who has become very elevated, and it's working with ways of managing that situation. So you're trained up in that. The motivational interviewing is a fantastic one that we've just started. It's to do with having conversations with clients and reflecting on what they have to say, and that they can see that you're actually listening to what they're saying and wanting to help them. Yes, so there are plenty of training to make sure that you're ready for this job, and they carry on refreshers as well throughout each year, so that you're never going to forget what to do in a situation. And so you're never feeling like, oh, I don't know how to handle this, because you've got some sort of training that you can do it. There's a lot of things that are rewarding in this job, and Richmond being client focused, that's where you see results and things, because it's not about, as I said before, it's not about doing things for them, making their decisions for them. It's about supporting them through that process of doing it themselves and giving them a sense of achievement, a sense of responsibility that they may not have had before. And so when you get through to the end, if it's the end of their order and they've done really well, they've done what they've needed to do and they're free to go, and you feel like you've made a difference in somebody's life, that's something that makes me feel really good inside, that I've helped somebody to become a better person. And to me, you know, waking up every morning and thinking, you know, oh, yeah, I've got work today and not minding, is kind of, that's a good start, you know. It's something I must enjoy what I'm doing. And to me, because this is my first job, it's fantastic.